Hello, 7th graders. Your new section is 7.2, which is covering how to do the surface area for prisms and cylinders. And so when you do this, sometimes it is helpful to draw a net first. A net is just if you cut apart a 3D figure and you spread it out flat, a net is what it would look like, spread out flat. And sometimes it's just easier to look at that way. So if I want you to draw a net for a triangular prism, you have to remember when you fold that net, it has to make a three-dimensional figure. And so keep in mind here that my artistic skills are a little to zero, so I will do my best. Okay, so here is my net that I attempted to draw. And so if I fold this back up, fold these sides up, fold the back up, and fold the top, it should make a triangular prism because the two bases here, right here and right here, are triangles. So to find the surface area, and surface area is just the sum of the area of all the faces of the object added together. So I'd have to find the area of this, 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 and this, and add it all together. Now, fortunately, we do have a formula that we can use as well. So remember, we have to label all area and surface area with a little 2. So just like area, surface area is labeled with a 2. So if I want to find the surface area of a prism, and again, remember I said it's probably going to help to draw it out first. And just bear with my artistic skills here. You'll get the point. And so I'm going to do kind of just like what I just did up above. But now I'm going to put some dimensions in here so that I can do what I need to do for my formula. So this side right in here is 12. So I should have everything I need. And we're going to do we're going to say it's centimeters. Okay. So I need to add up each piece, basically, right? So I have, let's do the triangles first. So I have 2 triangles here and here. So my formula for a triangle is 1/2 base height. And so I have 1/2. My base, remember I can't use the slanted side, so the slanted side would be the 15. The longest side is the slanted side. So my base and my height are 12 and 9. So if I take half of 12, that's 6. 6 times 9 is 54, but there's 2 of them, right? So those 2 triangles together are 108. So I've done the area of this and the area of this. I'm done with that. Now I need to do the area of my 3 rectangles. So this rectangle right here is 4 by 9. So 4 by 9, I'm going to add 36. This one right here is 12 by 4. So 12 by 4, I'm going to add another 48. And this one right here is 15 by 4. And so that would be adding another 60. And so then if I add all of these up, if I can read my writing, I have 2. Okay, so if I add all of these up, I get 252. And remember, I need to label it correctly, so it would be centimeters squared for my answer. So all I did was take the area of each piece and add it together. That's what surface area is. So if I wanted to carpet my podium at school, I'd have to take the area of each side that I want to carpet and then add it all together to figure out how much carpet I would need. So let's do the same thing. We're going to find surface area again here, but now we're going to do it for a cylinder. And because it's circles, again, you know there's going to be a pi involved. So there is my formula. Don't get scared just because it looks long. So if I have a cylinder here, and I say that my diameter is 20, okay? So if I follow the formula, it's 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times my radius, which would be 10, right? If they give me a diameter of 20, my radius is half of that, plus 2 times pi times my radius, which is 10, and my height, which I suppose I need to draw in there, 45. So yes, it's long, but you can do each piece, okay? Remember, you can't do adding until you've done everything else. So let's do this side. So 10 squared I would have to do first. So 10 squared is 100. 3.14 times 2 would be 6.28. Plus 2 times that would be 6.28. And then 10 times 45 would be 450. You see how I'm kind of combining things? I did this and I did this first, and then I multiplied these two, and then I multiplied these two, and these two. I still can't do the adding though, because I'm not ready. Times 100, you can use the shortcut. So 628. 6.28 plus times 450 is 2,826. And so then if I add those two together, I get 3,454 square meters for that cylinder. Pretty big cylinder. So again, just because it's a long formula, don't get scared of it. Just do each piece like the formula tells you what to do. Once you have your numbers plugged in here, you just do your order of operations. You can't do addition till all the multiplying and everything else is done. So that's your last step right here, is to add those. So bring that knowledge with you, and we'll talk about it more when I see you again.